Welcome to our Video Analytics One-on-One interview series. I'm super happy to have Ryan here. Ryan is the Director for Solutions Management and Services over at Access. Ryan, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm excited to be here. I think we're going to have a good conversation here today.
Absolutely. Access has been a great partner of Genetec. We have done a lot of good things together. So let's start off with the most important thing. What kind of outcomes can we deliver together?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And I think as we look at the challenges that we're faced in the security industry today and the industry as a whole, there's so many intelligent devices out there. I think the challenge and what we're hearing from our end users, and I'm sure you are, is how do I consume this data, right? We're very good at generating data at Access Communications. Our edge devices push video, we push audio, we push metadata. But now the shift is coming towards how do we start to consume that data? And I think that's where our two companies work very well together, where we generate the data at the edge, we send metadata, we send video, whatever it may be, but with your platforms, being able to take that data and put it into a digestible way that the consumer, in this case, the end user, can take it and have actionable insight from it, make better business outcome decisions. That's where I think the industry is going in terms of analytics. It's really about how do we inform the end user, not only through education, but how to use your systems and get the most out of them, right?
I absolutely agree. It's really important to have tools to get the insights out of the data. So it's super important to have very accurate data, get it into the platform, and then the platform can provide the tools to consume it and really digest the data. So absolutely agree.
100%.
So in terms of analytics, what are the three main things, the three features that people should think of when they think about Access?
I would say Access Object Analytics. You hear us say AOA, we have a lot of acronyms at Access, but AOA is the core of our embedded AI, deep learning and machine learning based analytics platform. It's one of the, I would say, cornerstones of the processing power of our own ASIC technology, which is ArtPec. We're continuing to develop the algorithms, the models at the edge. We're also continuing to expose different types of attributes of metadata. Going back to what we were just talking about, how do we not only generate data, but push it in a way that somebody can consume it in a way that's important. So very important to us, but with AOA, we're looking at new types of models. You're going to see different types of counting, different types of occupancy algorithms coming from us. With the next generation of ARPEX coming around the horizon, you're going to see continued development from us as well. So very excited about that.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm wondering about nowadays, video analytics is all about AI and machine learning, and so it becomes more and more important on how we do AI, how we do it responsibly.
Yeah.
Can you share how Access is dealing with this?
Our belief is let's not limit innovation or the technology that we want to research and develop. At the same time, we feel it's very important that we have discussions with our end users and our partners about how do we do this ethically, right? What are the use cases for this technology that we're developing, and make sure that we're being open and we're having clear conversations, not only with the end users, but our partners about, hey, here's how we're going to use this. Are you comfortable with that, right? Access as an organization is very, I would say, stringent towards protecting privacy, human rights. We're a subscriber of the UN Global Compact, being a Swedish company. We're having deep conversations with a lot of industry associations, helping to educate them, helping to guide, our thoughts and how we think the industry and governments even can better look at what the future is going to entail around AI and ethical use cases.
Yeah, I think we're very much aligned there, Genetec and Access. It's very important to do AI responsibly
100%.
As the regulations is trying to figure out what's the rules around this.
Exactly.
But we as an industry, I think we can take a step in the right direction in order to really care about data privacy, about data sets, and really do it ethically.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be companies like us that lead the market, that once we start to say, hey, there's a demand here, and we need to come together as an industry to talk about this as a topic and find what is the right path.
Maybe to finish off, can you share with us what's new with Access? So what's the latest innovation?
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying before, I think I'm very excited about AOA, where we're going there. You're going to see throughout the end of this year, moving into early next year, new generation of chipsets, which is going to enable new types of models on the edge. Everything, as I was saying previously, is embedded in the camera. It's easily updatable through firmware. So there's kind of this rolling mentality of once you have these deep learning enabled cameras, that we will roll out new features and functionality to it via firmware. Then it becomes building the use cases around these classification engines and models, and what do we want to do? So very important to work with partners such as yourself, listen to our integrators and our end customers, customers for what's next. And I think the other thing that the industry is starting to see in Axis is a big driving factor behind it is fusion technologies. So the combination of purpose-built hardware with software that is tuned specifically for these certain applications. You've seen some recent examples from Axis with the 1656, the camera that's got the integrated radar to it. So not only are we taking visual cameras, but we're overlaying radar data, right, and using AI to combine those two sensors. So it's not just about video anymore, right? And we are still a video-first company, but you've seen Axis branch out with audio, access control, now fusion technologies. I think you're going to hear more from Axis in the coming months and years around how do we integrate these different technologies to solve different use cases.
Okay. And let's not forget, even though it's not video analytics, Axis powered by Genetec, our common access control solution, which is a great example of this innovation as well.
100%, yeah, but I think it's an excellent example of how two organizations can leverage our own independent strengths and technologies. I think we're both partnership-based companies where we pride ourselves on being open and partnering. We know what we do well, you know what you do well, but when there's an opportunity to blend our technology and our people and our process together to bring a better product or solution to the market, I think that's what we have here.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's very exciting. Thank you, Ryan, for being here.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Great. Thank you
Excellent.
for the update.
Thank you.